Good morning, my brothers and sisters. So today is about when guarding your mouth with a muzzle isn't enough. Turn with me to Psalm 39. It's going to be the most practical psalm you may ever read. It talks about guarding my ways. First of all, he guards his mouth with a muzzle. But he notes that guarding your ways and your mouth sometimes isn't enough. You can sin with your mouth, for sure. Think about that. So you don't have to punch somebody in the face or steal something to be counted in the category of sin. And our number one sin device we carry around with us, perhaps in the front of our heads at all times. So this is a psalm where David actually does step one correctly. He doesn't sin with his mouth, but he is found wanting. He guards his mouth, but he doesn't guard his heart. We're going to do the first half of Psalm 39 today. It's a psalm of David. Verse 1, I said, I will guard my ways that I may not sin with my tongue. I will guard my mouth with a muzzle, so long as the wicked are in my presence. So, verse 1, all's good so far, but then this happens. Verse 2, I was mute and silent. I held my peace to no avail, and my distress grew worse. My heart became hot within me. As I mused, the fire burned. Then I spoke with my tongue. So, David here, let me pause. I held my peace inside, but I got no peace. I shut my mouth, and I shut inside this burning anger. So I ate my words, which is good and holy and godly, but then bad things happened inside. So I ate my words, and then they ate me up. So you can have a sinful heart and have a sinless mouth at the same time. You can have a sinful heart and a sinless mouth at the same time. So the Lord desires more than just a mouth that doesn't become angry. The Lord seeks a heart that doesn't burn hot against the sinners around me. So then comes David's prayer that begins the thought, that begins his internal rescue. O Lord, make me know my end and what is the measure of my days. Let me know how fleeting I am. Behold, you have made my days a few handbreadths, and my lifetime is nothing before you. Surely all mankind stands as a mere breath. Let me say that again. Surely all mankind stands as a mere breath. Surely a man goes about as a shadow. Surely for nothing they are in turmoil. So he's kind of asking, if you knew that this was your last day, would you be using your precious emotional resources on this topic? If you were measuring your days, would you want this hot heart even to make the cut? So the wise, as for the awareness of fleetingness, he says, let me know how fleeting I am. Here's the wisdom. I watch my mouth, and I too got to watch my heart. So anger is not generally applied in a holy way, at least not on the earth that I inhabit or the earth that you inhabit. So anger can seemingly be all-consuming, and I can put it into perspective. How? By using this tool, this inquiry that David uses, which is, hey, he says, Lord, help me here. Help me with something that can keep me from sinning against you and against the humans that I am hot towards. Oh, Lord, make me know my end. That's the tool. How can I put an end to the wrong thinking that I'm feeling inside my heart? Oh, Lord, make me know the measure of my days so I can see whether my hot heart measures up before you. So let me know how fleeting I am so as to know what a sinful heart, whether to commit my fleetingness towards. So how do I get there? He says, my hope is in you, and I will ask you to deliver me from this transgression. So he gets this light bulb. I could be doing my half of the equation wrong. So it's easy to throw stones at the wicked, those who are obviously in sin, but that does not give me carte blanche to sin in response. So there is no free sinning from believers in his family. So just because the wicked are sinning does not take the reins off spiritual conviction and the heavy hand of the Lord. Psalm 32 said it best. We did this a couple days ago. For day and night your heavy hand was upon me. All right, so let me make some conclusions here about Psalm 39. Psalm 39 might be a mercy to you. So you can have a sinful heart and a sinless mouth at the same time. So watch David do the wrong thing as he realizes, that's the right thing, I suppose. He says, I held my peace, but I got no peace inside. So if you are a one who often eats his words and then get eaten up on the inside, if you have the gift of anger, this psalm might just be a lifesaver for you. It might be the most practical psalm you'll ever read. So specifically, if you have the well-heeled gift of anger, where anger burns hot inside, not outside, then David and God urge that there's more to be done. He gives us this tool in Psalm 39, and this is the tool. It's one of vision and perspective and comparison. He says, hey, compared to the fleeting, fading days that I have here on this earth, is there a place for my fierce fury, even if it's in opposition to the wicked? David's answer is no, not if it's sinful. So he says, wait a second, wait here. I stand here as a mere breath. I am as fleeting as a shadow. I am not going to waste my precious remaining days burning hot to no effect. Or worse, I'm not wasting I'm not going to have a heart of sin, which is primarily against the Lord. So, David, compared to the few days that I have here, is there a place for the fire of my feeling? And David's answer is no. Welcome to Psalm 39.